Putting first things first means organizing and executing around your most important priorities. It is living and being driven by the principles you value most, not by the agendas and forces surrounding you. Dr. Stephen R. Covey. Let me try to explain this in a short story, the rock, pebbles and sand story. A philosophy professor once stood up before his class with a large empty mayonnaise jar. He filled the jar to the top with large rocks and asked his students if the jar was full. The students said that yes, the jar. He then added small pebbles to the jar and gave the jar a bit of a shake so the pebbles could disperse themselves among the larger rocks. Then he asked again, "Is the jar full now?" The students agreed that the jar was still full. The professor then poured sand into the jar to fill up any remaining empty space. The students then agreed that the jar was completely full. The professor went on to explain that the jar represents everything that is in one's life. The rocks are equivalent to your top priorities, the things you personally value the most. This means that if the pebbles and the sand were gone, the jar would still be full and your life would still have meaning. The pebbles represent the things in your life that matter, but that you could live without. The pebbles are certainly things that give your life meaning, but they are not critical for you to have a meaningful life. These things often come and go and are not permanent or essential to your overall well-being. Finally, the sand represents the remaining filler things in life and material possessions. This could be small things such as watching television. These things don't mean much to your life as a whole and are likely only done to waste time or get small tasks accomplished. The metaphor here is that if you start with putting sand into the jar, you will not have room for rocks or pebbles. This holds true with the things you let into your life. If you spend all of your time on the small and insignificant things, you will run out of room for the things that are actually important. In order to have a more effective and efficient life, pay attention to the rocks because they are critical for your long-term well-being. You will be surprised how many rocks fit into such a jar in a single week when you prioritize right and know your purpose. The rocks are your personal priorities you established in Habit 2. Habit 3. Putting first things first. The habit Think Win-Win helps you to interact with others effectively. It's not just being nice, it's a character-based code for collaboration and interaction. Since school, most of us learn to base our self-worth on comparisons and competition. It's like a zero-sum game. If someone loses, the other wins and the way around. Most of us think this is just life, but there's another way to look at it. Stephen Covey calls this the abundance mentality. The abundance mentality lets you ask the question, what if the world offers plenty for everyone? If we see life as a cooperative arena, not as a competitive one, we all get to eat the pie. If you want to solve your next conflict with a win-win attitude, you need to care as much about the outcome of your negotiator as about your own possible outcome. Start with believing that there's plenty for everyone. Then try to find a way of how you can get everything you want while the negotiator is getting everything he or she wants. Just try to really understand the opposite side and try to see the situation through their eyes. Stick with the true values and feelings and express your ideas and feelings with the consideration for the ideas and feelings of others. Over time you will become better with that, and the win-win attitude will become a natural trait of your character. You will gain respect and trust by others for your attitude. Since achieving win-win agreements with my employees, our business performance, respect and trust for each other has increased a lot. As always, although these principles sound really simple, it is not an easy task to implement them into your life, but practice makes perfect. This was Think Win-Win, habit number 4. If you like this video, give it a like or go ahead sharing it. Also, if you do not want to miss out on more big ideas and concepts, do not forget to subscribe to our channel now. I can already tell you there are a lot of good books coming soon, like The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg.